Alright, what is up everybody? Today I decided to talk about one of my favorite consoles of all time, the Game Boy Advanced SP, not the original Advanced, this one. Right here, we're going to be talking about it. I'll show you guys my entire collection and all the cool stuff that this little device can do. Let's get into it, I'm super excited.
El nuevo Game Boy Advance SP presenta una nueva pantalla luminosa integrada para que también puedas jugar en la oscuridad. Tiene un cargador de batería integrado. Juega todos tus videojuegos favoritos del Game Boy Advance. Y es compacto, así que está listo para ir a donde quieras. El nuevo Game Boy Advance SP.
Alright, so like I said, I was going to go over all the games. I have them in this like little tin, so like tub. Let me actually get rid of these. I also keep my Nintendo DS games in here because it's not a huge collection. I just have like a stack. And then a couple of them's in here. But today's main focus is on the GBA Advance. Now, let me take out... Wait. Before anything else, move this to the side. Show you guys the console right here. This is my console. It is heavily beat up, but it still works in really good condition. Here's the blueness of it. I really do like the clamshell. You can still play it. All the buttons are nice and clicky still. It has gone through tough times. You can see on the edges for me holding it. But same thing on this side. It's a little less prone on this side than this side, but it still works. Volume button on the side, shoulder buttons, the charging port, and then the transfer thing. And these two right here, these two holes are for loops to add different little trinkets. At the bottom we have the actual cartridge slot, and then we have the on and off switch. I do have to clean this eventually. It is a bit dirty, but it's because I play it all the time. So that is the console. Let me show you guys the games. Now the games come in different colors, and I'll explain that in a minute. So here's my first stack of games. Most of these, like all of these, I think like 2 or 3 are not from my childhood, but most of these are from my childhood, and you'll know. High Heat League Baseball. Oh, this one I remember getting. Jurassic Park 3 Iceland Attack. NHL Hits 2003. Whoops, 2003. The Jungle Book. This one I actually beat multiple times. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Battle Nexus. I've beat this game multiple times. Driver 2. Now the only reason I got this is because I wanted to check out the 3D graphics on the GBA, and do they hold up? No. Is it cool? Of course, it's really cool. Remember, the GBA is a 32-bit system. Namco Museum. I love these like collectors type of collections. Love this one. I have the other one as well, the Iceland, what is it? Yoshi's Island Super Mario Adventure 3. Now these are very old. This is Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. This one says the Pac-Man collection, like I was talking about. I have a couple of those collections. I love them. Kim Possible 2. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Beyblade. And now let's move on to the different forms of GBA colors. Now, as you guys saw, there's this, the generic looking one, the basic, the one most of them came in. Then we have these, which come in a lighter shade of gray. As you guys can see, it's the difference. These are the NES series collection. So here it is, the Super Mario Bros. Collection. and they come in this like lighter kind of gray, kind of reminiscent of the NES cartridges. And then we also have these, which are super light, super light gray. And then these are Game Boy Video. This one is SpongeBob Volume 2. I also have these two, which is Jimmy Neutron's Volume 1. See if that'll focus. There we go. Jimmy Neutron Volume 1. And then the last one is one of my favorites, Joey versus Yugi. Trying to get that to focus. There you go. But yeah, these come in the lighter shade, so let me grab that. There are 3 different shades of GBA cartridges. Which was this one? We have a lot of these, which are superhero themed games. So Fantastic Four, Spider-Man Battle for New York, The Incredible Hulk. Which one's this one? Batman Begins, Spider-Man 2. These puzzle ones, which is I Spy Challenge. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Operation Armored Liberty is also a bit of a 3D-ish kind of game. And then Wacky Stackers is a puzzle game by Looney Tunes, aka Tiny Toons. And then my only Game Boy Color game, which is Army Men 2 Soldiers Assault. So yeah, those are all the games. Now these are very interesting because I grew up playing most of these games, but I didn't get into Game Boy Video until I ended up getting these right here. These are all my Game Boy Video in CIB, complete in box. Now let me show you the ones that I have. I have Dragon Ball GT complete in box. We have Yugi versus Joey complete in box and sealed. Completely sealed. I did not open this one because I already own it loose. It didn't make much sense. All Grown Ups Volume 1, I think. Yeah. All Grown Ups Volume 1. Volume 2 of The Fairly Odd Parents. Here's Volume 1 of that. The Nicktoons collection right here. And SpongeBob SquarePants Volume Number Dos. So those are all that. Let me show you guys how they look in the back. And the back, it just shows the actual, let me see if it'll focus. Trying to not get my face, but get a little closer look. There we go. Shows all the episodes that it comes in. It shows a little description of it and just a bunch of info for Nick and who made it. I think it was made by Majesco. Yeah, Majesco made it. So that's how those look. I like the anime ones a bit more, just because I'm into anime. So here is the Yu-Gi-Oh one. Here's the back of it, nice and sealed. Then the GT one I have not seen complete in box on eBay at all, so I like having that. And then these are custom Game Boy cases for your Game Boy games that you can get. I have this one, which only has a Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku. I don't actually own Dragon Ball Adventures. I've played the game obviously, but I don't own it physically. But these are the type of boxes that you can get made or you can make yourself. I ordered this online through an Etsy seller, and I paid, I think, $2 shipping, tax, and everything. Came out to like $6 for one of these, which is a bit pricey, but it is really good quality. You could hold the GBA game, and then you could also hold a DS game. But here we go. Here's the front, it's the back. Because if you know Game Boy cases, they're made out of cardboard. Now let me actually show you guys the boot screen. Come on, that's nostalgic. Now let me put a random video. Oops. You gotta blow it. Throw that in there. What the heck is going on? Let's try this other one. There we go, Nintendo. Wait for that to load. Game Boy player not compatible. Wait for that to load. As you guys can see, it takes a minute to load. Okay, I think it froze. Don't know what's going on. I was just using this the other day. Okay. Not compatible with Game Boy Player, obviously. There are forms of getting it to work, but why would you blow up Majesco Video Nicktoons? And that displays Jimmy Neutron. Click start, and then shows you a little clip of what the show's gonna be about, and then you pick your episode. In this one, I think there's only there's only 4 episodes, which is pretty cool. So let me just play a random one. Click start, searching, and robot, and then you can use the D-pad to fast forward, rewind, play pause. But yeah, it plays the whole video. You can turn off that and turn it back on. Show you guys how kind of that looks. Look how cool that is. Just being able to play video on one of these, I thought was super cool growing up. This was the original one that I had from my childhood. Then I ended up getting all the other ones. But I rewatched this like 6-7 times. It's the episode ingrained into my memory. At the end, he finally gets his he finally snaps out of the trance or whatever and helps Yugi. And it's super cool. But yeah, there is a huge library of games. As you guys can see, let me pan down. That's a lot of games. So, let me fix this real quickly. There we go. Oops. So like I said, this is one of my favorite consoles of all time. Super lightweight and portable, and you can also mod them. You can add an extra beefier battery. You can make them translucent cases. You can add an IPS screen. You can make them unhinged. You can do so much. I've seen so many things onto this. New speakers. You could add USB-C. Add a headphone jack. So much. I do need to clean this one. It's my daily driver. I don't really clean it. But yeah, that's a huge collection of games that I own for it and all that. So I gotta start collecting more. So let me know if you have any recommendations on games I should pick up. But that is me. I will catch you guys. My name is Joe. Coming at you from the studio. Peace.